Today, for dinner, I am making ham steaks with some potatoes and also cauliflower cheese and some peas. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take some potatoes and put that in this here pan. And here's the potatoes. Got them all sliced up like thin, you know. They're pretty thin. So, we're going to take that and put it in this pan that has been buttered. You know, just kind of toss them in there. Make sure they're all nicely spread out. Throwing potatoes in the pan. Okay. And we're going to take some salt. There. Salt. Salt. Pepper. Lots of pepper. Pepper's good. You want to be able to see the pepper on your food. That's when you know you've got enough pepper. Alright, I think that's enough pepper. Then, we're going to take some onions, which have been cut. And we're going to put these on the potatoes. And then, we are going to take some thyme. And we're going to put the thyme. We want to be careful with this thyme. You don't want too much thyme. That's probably enough thyme. Alright, now then. What we're going to do is we're going to take this here steak. And we're going to cut this steak up so it fits in this pan, because it does not fit in there right now. Right, so we're going to take this knife and cut this big juicy steak in half. We're going to take this steak and we're just going to put it around like so. Cut the steak. Cut the steak. Oh boy. So I'm going to take 2 cups of organic milk. And we're going to pour it all over everything. Make sure it gets down to those potatoes. Alright, now then, what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the oven, 350 degrees, for 1 hour. Now next, we're going to make cauliflower cheese. We've cut up some cauliflower, and we are going to boil this in this here almost boiling water until it's kind of soft. Turn that stove down there a little bit. Now then, what we're going to do is we're going to make a cheese sauce. We're going to do that. We're going to take some butter. I'm using garlic butter. I'm going to take what I assume to be like 3 tablespoons. Looks about right. Maybe a little more. Butter never did nobody no harm. And we're going to add 3 tablespoons of flour to this here butter. You know, there's one. Yeah, that's 3 tablespoons. Stir that together. It's going to get thick and goopy. You see, this is what it looks like. There we've got our roux. We're going to add to that this here milk. And we're going to bring this to a boil. Now then, the thing about using thickening agents in sauces, and I learned this from Emerald on the TV. You will not know how thick your sauce is going to be until it gets to a boil. So don't be like, oh man, it's not thick enough, or it's too thin, before it boils. When it boils, then you'll know, and if it's not thick enough, then you make up a little more butter and flour mixture, put that in, and then let the thing come to a boil again, and it'll be good. Alright, so this here sauce is gotten thick to the point where you want it now. Look how nice and thick that is. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn this stove down to like a simmer, and we're going to add some grated cheese. Now I've got roughly a cup here, and I'm going to put about half of it in, and we're going to save the rest of the cheese for later. Alright, we're going to turn this stove all the way down now. Now then, look at this lovely cheese sauce that we got here. Alright, so the cauliflower is done. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this in here, in the baking dish. We're going to add some pepper, and a little bit of salt, and we're going to add a little bit of mustard. That was probably a tablespoon what just squirted in there. Stir it up, stir it, stir it, stir it. We're going to take this here sauce and pour it all over this lovely cauliflower. Watch this. Take your chips and you turn it into crumbs. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the rest of the cheese that we didn't use before, and we're just kind of put this cheese here. There. Now then, what we're going to do is we're going to stick this in the oven for about, 5-6 minutes. So we give those about 10 minutes, and in the meanwhile, what we're going to do is we're going to make some peas. Got some olive oil going, and I'm going to put some frozen peas in there. Get these all covered in olive oil. Give me a nice wooden spoon. Now we're just going to cover that and let those heat up. Okay, so now these peas here are sizzling up and they're getting there nice and they're turning really nice and green. So we're going to add some salt and pepper, some lemon and garlic powder. That's always good. And those are done. Turn that off, cover them up. Now we just gotta wait another couple minutes and everything will be done. Everything is done now, so we're gonna take everything out of this here oven. Look at that. All that nice cheese is melted. So that's good to go. And this is good to go. Oh baby, check that out. Ham steak, potatoes, cauliflower cheese, then we'll finally add some peas. Add some green. I'm going to take the first bite on the camera for you. See how everything is. Let's try the potatoes first. That's good. Now we're going to try the cauliflower cheese. This is really good.